Most probably you know how annoying and time-consuming it is to each time manually mount all of your network shares after you boot up your Mac. So in today's video from my video series macOS Tips and Tricks, I'll show you how to mount network share automatically on startup in macOS Sonoma, but it will work across many macOS versions back and I'm pretty sure also in the future releases. Watch till the end because I will give you a great bonus tip which we use in our production and which I consider to be the most reliable way. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi, I'm Teresa from MORGONAUT and I specialize in personal assistance and one-on-one coaching. So if you would need any help with your Apple Mac, Windows, Linux, servers, DaVinci Resolve and more, then visit my website where you can easily in just few clicks book a Zoom video meeting with me and a remote session to your computer so I can help you personally and securely right in front of your eyes. Method number 1. This is the easiest way how to automatically mount network share on startup, but later I will explain why it may not be the best way for everyone. So now for the last time, manually mount all of your network shares. Really, for the last time. So in Finder, hit Command K, or in Finder the menu, go, connect to server. Type here the protocol you want to use, so in my case it's Samba SMB, and type here the IP of your server. Hit connect, and now use the credentials according to your setup. So in my case I will log in using my credentials. I strongly recommend enable here the checkbox, remember this password in my keychain. Now select the network shares you want to mount automatically upon startup and click on OK. Perfect. And as you can see, now on your desktop there are no shares mounted, or at least it looks so. To see all your shares on your desktop, in Finder, go to Settings and enable Connected Servers option. Here we go. Now, to mount all of those shares automatically, the easiest way, go to top left Apple and System Settings and search for Login Items. Open at Login. And it's as easy as just selecting all your shares and dragging it into the Open and Login field. Now, to test if it's working, just reboot your Mac. So now let's log into your Mac. And when I hit enter, all the network shares should be there automatically mounted. Let's see if it's working. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth one. Perfect. All the network shares were automatically mounted on macOS Startup. But I personally don't like this method because in setups like we have here, where we run a lot of scripts on Startup, it sometimes won't mount all shares or end up with an error message and timeout. But if you have simpler setup or needs to mount only single share, this should work fine for you. So, isn't there a better way? Glad you asked. Sure it is. Method number 2, which I personally use and recommend. And don't worry, you know I always provide fastest and easiest ways how to solve problems. So I will not force you to use terminal. It's as easy as it can be. We will take advantage of Apple's script editor, which is an extremely powerful app built right into macOS. And in a moment, I will show you how you can create even your own macOS application. I prepared for you everything you need in form of a super tiny Apple script template, which you can edit like a standard text file. So go to this video description down below and click on the link to my Ko-Fi website. You can download my script for free if you put price 0 here. But if you found my script useful, then please consider buying me a coffee by putting there few dollars to help me produce for you more useful content for free. And if you are my supporter, then you will find the script download fully unlocked already now on my Patreon and my website. So download the script and place it, for example, on your desktop. Like I have it here. Now just double click on it and it will automatically open in the script editor. So all you have to do is to modify my template to suit your needs. So how do you find what exactly you should type here? On your desktop, click, let's say, on the first network share you want to mount and hit Command I, like information. Here we go. Now just copy this to your clipboard and paste it here. So this will mount the first share. If you have multiple shares, then just copy this as many times as many network shares you want to mount. Now, let's grab the second one, Command I, copy the whole address and paste it here. And repeat the same process with all the rest network shares. Perfect. In this example, I am using SMB for Samba sharing, but you can use AFP, whatever you want. So now when the script is perfectly prepared, all we have to do is to export it. So in the menu, File, go to Export. And now, let's say we will export it to desktop again, but this time file format from script change to application. And let's call it, I don't know, yeah, mount NAS volumes. Perfect. And click on Save. We can close the script editor, and here we have the final product, mount NAS volumes application. So to be able to start this application upon startup, let's repeat the same process we did in the method number 1. So top left Apple, system settings, search for login items, but this time I will remove all of these because that was for the method number 1. And I will just drag the mount network volumes to the OpenNet login. Perfect. Let's test if it's working, right? So top left Apple, restart and reboot the Mac. And when the Mac is rebooted, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be working. So let's log into your Mac account and hopefully it's gonna be working. Script is starting. Only for the first time we need to enable this script to run. It's a safety feature in macOS. So click on OK. And come on, my shares are there. Maybe you noticed using the method number 1, it mounted the network shares, but also opened a Finder window for each of those shares. So it was annoying to close all those windows. But using the method number 2, you didn't have to close any windows because it just mounted the network shares. And that's exactly what we wanted. So congratulations! Now you learned how to make your own application to automatically mount the network shares upon startup. You're welcome! If you found my tutorial helpful, give it thumbs up and let me know your experience in the comment section down below. Share this video with your fellow macOS users who might benefit from this automation trick too. And don't forget to check my other useful macOS tips and tricks videos. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye, take care.